Court.
Good evening. Tuesday night Buffalo Draft League podcast. I'm Rick Kelto.
I'm Dan.
Reed.
If you saw that smoke, we got a machine in here now.
Yep, we got a smoke machine. We're going with the special effects.
We're in the back room. Actually, I'm watching Nick try to see over the glass.
There it is. Nick's standing on his tiptoes over there looking out the window.
We're actually going to get him a ladder right now.
Get in here. Get in here, Nicky. Come on, Captain.
Nick. Come in here for
Come on, Captain Underpants.
Come on.
Here oh, yeah, look, he can get in there.
Yeah, you can barely get in there.
Let me pick you up a little? Hold on. Here we go. Oh, look at that.
Guys are assholes.
See you, Nick. So,
Fuck you, Tuesday.
hey, that's Eric
Wow,
Somber.
that's not very nice.
Eric
No,
Somber.
I'm just kidding. But we
Say
will
hi.
beat you if we play against you.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you
I
won't.
don't even know why you would play on Tuesday.
Burnus Vertolino Hughes,
Why,
that's all I gotta say.
why would you play on Tuesday anyway?
Because I started the league.
Oh, I guess so. But you started on Thursday first, right?
No, I actually started. I didn't come here till the second session. I started the one over at Mineral.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. You played net, didn't you, Sunday mornings? No, you couldn't. You didn't play. Bobby did. Bobby played. Yeah. So anyway, getting back to it.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's all right.
Say bye to Eric. Bye, Eric.
Bye, Eric.
Go back to Tuesdays or Thursdays. Anyway,
Never know. I might end up on Tuesday.
league news.
Actually, a lot of important stuff this week.
Yeah, we had another 9.
And it wasn't Siegel.
No, and it wasn't Florette.
No, it wasn't either of them.
It wasn't Berlinski.
Nope.
It wasn't Bonas.
No. Actually, Bonas played well this week.
Bonas did play well. That glove is sick. He's got a sick glove. T-Spud. Say hi to Tuesdays.
Hi, Tuesdays.
There he is. Nice hat. You too. We just, yeah, it's on the agenda. Anyway, so we had another 9 this week, and then it was funny. Did you see what Berlinski said? He goes, I haven't had a 9 yet, but I've had all 6s, and a 6 upside down is a 9. So
Yes.
we had another 9. Welcome to the league, Jay Adam.
Yep.
And Cobra Kai has just huge coup. They lost Bill Dodson to unknown reasons, and they picked up from Thursday's Dave Burwell. So Cobra Kai's team just got a whole lot better. That 13 goals for is going to go up.
Should even things out now.
It should. You put him with, Ben's on your team too, right? Ben?
I'm not giving anything away because Nick's in the
Sanchez?
room right now. When
Yeah.
Nick leaves, I'll give away the secrets.
That's good. You're gonna have some pretty good forwards with him.
Nick's very cocky
plugging him
right
in.
now. I think his head's growing the minute he walks.
So what are you gonna do? Move Gallagher back?
I'm
You
not
should
saying
because he takes stupid penalties when he's a forward.
I know who I got to play.
He takes stupid penalties when he's a forward.
Me and Nick are teammates, so we were teammates at one point.
Yeah, on Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
The Cobra Kai curse over here.
He must have forgot how much we lost last session.
The Cobra Kai record all time is like 757 and
Yes.
3. So yeah, it is. Anyway, welcome to the league, Jay Adam too. Jay Adam had a good game the other night. Good addition for Nick's team. Good defenseman. Him and Lotta will solidify that back there for Tommy Siegel. I will tell you this: that Jay Adam, he put a little bit of body on Vertolino the other night, and Vertolino's not used to that in this league.
No.
So
He's
that
actually
was,
tough to catch.
Jay's tough. Jay's a solid defenseman. He'll play the body. So that was a good game. You got a couple big, strong defensemen in this league, in Jamie and Jay Adam, and so it's going to be interesting going forward.
Pat Burness out 2 to 4 weeks.
He called me the other day and said he's got to take 2 to 4 weeks off because he was walking his dog the other day and hurt his shoulder, and he said just general maintenance. He needs some time off. So that's him playing again is probably a little bit of a miracle in itself due to the injuries he's had to his feet and everything else. So his back, he's had issues too. So Pat, get well. We're looking forward to when you come back. We just played.
None of us are getting younger.
No, we're not. We just played against our team here on Thursday, and he wasn't here. So get well, dude. Anybody that owes money, I don't know who does. I haven't asked Frank. I'm not going to ask Frank. It's upon you as an adult, as an over 35 grown man who's got a job.
I talked to Frank. He said everybody's looking pretty good, and the people that haven't paid have talked to him. So
Oh, there you go. Well,
There
then
we go.
there
Look
are
at
there are no deadbeats, so I won't call you
he
deadbeats.
said everybody's doing pretty good.
The funny thing is, though, Nick is sitting on the bar so he can see the game on the floor.
Oh my God. Nick is sitting.
He is. He's sitting on the bar. So he can see.
I'm surprised he can climb up. Oh wait, there's a step ladder over there.
Actually, no. That's
That was what Terry was doing. He was lifting him up onto the counter.
no. That's a fire truck over
You
there.
gotta go up my face?
Dude, I hit your stick.
No, it didn't. That's the biggest.
So
Hey,
anyway,
we don't got time
we're
for
doing a
Thursday
podcast
news.
here.
This is
Get out
a
of here
podcast
Thursday.
for Tuesday.
Yeah, say hi to Pat Burnish, your boy. Ooh, he's mad because he didn't come tonight. Anyway, so that's the Tuesday versus Thursday game. So I put a tentative roster out there for Tuesday versus Thursday. That wasn't set in stone. I just real quick threw it together while I was driving, which I shouldn't have done, but I did. So
That is dangerous.
I know it is, but I do it all the time. It's my job. So Tuesday versus Thursday, is it going to be a go? Thursdays, I guess, is going to try and put together a team of guys that were the originals that played here. So, which is cool because that's Tuesday originals versus Thursday originals. I can
Leave
handle
off
that.
some good Tuesday defense, Thursday defensemen, but
Well,
we'll let Nick come back and play D then.
it's like all the guys that are playing on the Tuesday played at Mineral, played originally last session, first session here. They also played a couple of them. Played at in the other league on Tuesdays we had there before we moved over here, so it'll be fun. I don't know, maybe we can try and raise some money or do something as a fundraiser, something like that.
Maybe if Nick doesn't pick me, I'll ref.
Maybe
and I'll
we
give
can-
Nick a penalty.
Maybe we can donate to Nick's leg extension surgery.
That was a good one.
Sorry. They put pins in shit and they twist. I've seen it. It's actually a real thing. So
You should see him putting his socks on right now. They actually are,
dude, his socks went up to his crotch.
and they're extra small.
They don't have hockey equipment at Baby Gap.
He's actually rolling them right now.
You know what? I'm going to stop because Jamie.
You guys are doing it on purpose.
You know why it's going so bad? Because Jamie's not here to
Yeah.
level it off. So, all right.
Jamie sticks up for me last week.
No.
You
You know
I
what?
stuck
Hey,
up for you
hey,
too.
Wait a minute.
We did. We stuck
I'm
up for
going to
you.
get to it, but this dude right here, even though he's short, is leading the league in scoring right now at a 5-point clip a
Yeah, I
game.
know.
So good for you, Nick.
I did say last week he is a pain in the ass to handle.
And I said you play like you're 6'4" in front of the net, so that was a compliment. So
Even
all right.
the first time I played him, I had to hold his stick, even though he was holding me, but I held his stick.
All right, game results. Let's go. And I'm gonna be a dick, but first game, Teabaggers beat American Dream 4-2.
Yep.
Pete Armini, great game, 2 goals, 2 assists. Sean March with 2 goals, just traded to the Teabaggers,
Yep.
solidified that offense a little. And then on the other side, Burness and Hassey had a goal apiece. I said this game was going to be 4-3. Turned out to be 4-2. I was almost on it the other night. So good game.
It was a good
Teabaggers
game.
back on the winning side. Florette looked good again. He didn't let in
9.
So that was that. Game 2, I predicted 6-3 before this game. KAS beat Cobra Kai 6-2. Frank Nunziata, 3 goals. Jimmy Waz, who got Unsung Hero of the Week last week, 2 goals. And then Stampy and Bavosik, a goal each for
Jim Waz
Cobra
was the
Kai.
guy we looked at on the list, and me and Ben could not figure out who the guy was.
Oh, you know what's so funny is Dan Reed had a Rick Kelto turnover the other night.
Yes,
In
I
the
did.
first goal, he passed it right on freaking Waz's tape
Yep.
at the face-off dot.
Can't deny it.
And Berlinski looked at you like, what the fuck, dude? Really? I'm having a hard enough time and you got to give that up? It was a fucking cherry, dude. A cherry turnover.
Yet again, in that game, we decided to just not play for about 4 or 5 minutes, and that buried the game for us
Yeah,
again.
we scored 3 quick goals there. So it was a good game, though.
Because I did give the ball away. We did go back down and score.
I will say this, it was 5-0 after the first period.
Oh,
So,
was it?
Yes, it was.
It was 2-2.
We scored at the very, no, it wasn't. We scored at the very
Yeah,
end.
it was. We were tied 2-2.
No, we scored on Gallagher's penalty at the end of the first period to make it 5-2, not 5-0. That made it 5-2. And we didn't score again until the third period because I said to Annunziata on the bench, Jesus, we scored all the goals in the first period. And then Waz scored late in the third. It was 5-2 because, no.
that was Thursday.
Gallagher was in. Gallagher just went to the box. There was like
Yes.
a minute left when we scored.
That's right. Now I remember that.
That was a dumb penalty he took. Joe, I baited you into that. So talked you right into walking in the box, dude.
I mean, that other ref, whatever his name is, Plekin or Pelkey, whatever. I mean, he's nothing but used parts. I mean, he's spare parts.
Like these 2 knuckleheads tonight?
I mean, Jablonski, too.
Anyway, let's not talk shit because we're having a
don't
hard
get me
time throwing refs. Game 3.
Wow, this one.
I said it. Called it. I said 7-5. I thought it was going to be a lot closer, but
No, let's be real,
Jerry
though.
Hatricks jumped out to a 6-0 lead in this game.
Let's be honest.
Yes.
The goalie's first game back.
Davis just scored a nice goal. Sorry.
Goalie's first game back, and how long?
Oh, quite some time.
You could tell.
Yeah.
Not that Nick's team did not play well, but you could tell that he had some
Well,
runs.
9-3. I said 7-5.
Did you say
I thought it
9?
would be closer. 9.
That was 9.
9.
Yep.
What?
9.
What? Nick, what?
9.
9.
9.
No 9s dropping from the
Nick's
ceiling.
not going to really say too much because he's had a 9 this year.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna go raw dog again tonight and put this right on after it's done. So there's not gonna be any editing or anything. We're just gonna throw it up there because fuck Sundays and Thursdays. Chris Higgins, Chris Farr, Scott Stamfer, Mike Simonson. I'm gonna get up on a counter and fucking moon you. We don't care. We're here to have fun. Fuck it. Anyway, game 3, 9-3. Jerry Hattricks. What's 9 divided by, or what's 3 times 3? 9.
That is
Anyway.
9.
It was 6-0 after the first period. If they would have scored 6 each period,
What's
that's
18 minus 9?
18 divided by 2 is what?
That'd be 9.
All right, so I mean, 9's all over the place. What's 9 times 3? 27. What's 27 divided by 3? 9. So what's 54 divided by 5? Or 45 divided by 5?
I'm not going
9.
that high. I don't really
The
know.
9 chart, sorry. Anyway, so, and Ryan O'Reilly won a cup the other night
Yep.
with St. Louis, and he wears 9-0.
Yep.
All right, we're
9s
done.
were all over the place.
It was like the score last week. 9-0
Yep.
on Florette.
I think I got my King of the Ring ticket, and the last number was 9.
9. So anyway, if I had $1 in my pocket right now, I'd probably have 9s on it. You ever played out Liar's Poker?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, so Jerry Hattricks. Favada.
4
the
goals and 2
fucking
assists.
machine. 4 goals and 2 assists. He's making out with something over there. Rukov, another guy right there,
Yep.
3 goals, 2 assists, and Husinger, goal and 2 assists. I put all 3 of them on there because that line is just, it's filthy. So those guys are all good. For Kramer, Vertolino trying to keep pace with Favada for the scoring title. 1 goal, 2 assists. I guess there was a comment made after the game that that'll never happen again, or something to that effect. And some people
I think
took
Nick
offense
just rolled
to
his
it.
eyes at us.
Some
You know,
people
he
took
thinks-
offense to it, and you know what, guys? There are some very competitive guys in this league that want to win.
Yep.
Nick included, me included. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. I mean,
Yep.
I don't go home with bruises all over me from blocking shots because I like to get hit with the ball. I'm not a fucking a masochist. So, just play, have fun. If you don't like what somebody, that's their opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Some stick more than others. So, that's it. 3 stars. What'd you think? Stats are on this page.
Nope, that's, God, I hate giving Nick the first star,
He deserves it.
but he does deserve it.
Nick, it was between Nick and you know what? Rukov's not in the 3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it was between Nick and Rukov. So you know what? I'm going to give it to Nick and Rukov. We're going to have Nick /
I could do
Rukov
that.
for first star. So between the two of them, 7 goals and 4 assists. So yeah, we're
I mean,
going to
that's,
go Rukov.
that line is almost turning out
Well,
like,
we don't play on that same line. Husinger plays with Rukov. I play with Wilson.
Yeah, but you get stuck with Rukov
Yeah,
sometimes.
but me and Husinger are playing center.
Right,
I'll tell you
and-
right now, Wilson's the unsung hero.
My number 2 was Annunziata had the natural hat trick the other
Yep.
day. He scored 3 in a row. He was a beast in that first period, and he's always a beast. He's just a freaking monster.
one time somebody dumped the ball in the corner, and I looked, and Frank
Netcracker bearing down on you.
was chasing me, and somebody else from your team was chasing me in the corner, and I was just like, what the fuck? Because one was coming from one side.
It was him and Russo.
Yes, that was
Yes,
it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, really, this is what life has come to, these 2 guys? And that's what happened.
They Frank, and you know what the thing is he is so big that you don't think he's as fast as he is, and then he bears down and you're like, holy shit, where'd he come from? So, you know, McInerney could learn to run from him.
Well, you know, that's your comment.
You know, Trinidad Tobago could trade me for McInerney. I'd take that trade all day long. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything more about Thursdays. Trade me. 2-star, I got Nunziata.
Yep.
And then the 3-star because he was in on all their goals and they won 4-2. And he was all over the floor again the other night. He's getting better and better every week. For a guy that's got practically one arm, Pete Armini. 2 goals and 2 assists.
I'm going to split the 3rd star for myself. I'm going to say Pete Armini and Florette because he bounced back from a 9-goal game. I mean, he had 9.
How many?
9.
9? I'm waiting for somebody to have 9 points this session.
It could happen.
Who do you think would do it first, Verdi or Favada?
I can tell you what, if Nick does it, his head won't fit out the door.
His head doesn't fit out the door now. He
Well-
looks like a bobblehead. I thought it was bobblehead giveaway night Nick Favada when I got here.
I mean, if he gets 9 points, he's definitely not fitting out the double doors open.
Oh, big goal there by, it was Zakowicz.
But I got to give Floret and Armenian the third star. Floret bounced back. He had a solid game.
Okay, so we got 5 guys in the 3 stars. Who was your unsung hero of the week?
God.
I'm going to our game, and I'm giving it to Ben McDaniel because the dude didn't stop running, even though when you guys were down 6-2 in the third period. Benny was all over us.
I got to say Ben.
Ben did not give up, played hard through to the end. Benny deserves it, and he does it all the time. He never quits. So that's my unsung is Ben McDaniel.
The only thing I can say is a hint is him getting Burwell is going to be huge. That's going to be a big move.
It's going to be a big boost for him. Yep. So that's 3 stars. We got Favada and Favada/Rukov.
I can go. You know what? And you can even go Goodrich from our game too. Goodrich fucking was hard to play against.
Goodrich was hard. Goodrich is always hard to play against. Verdi hates playing against him when he's on defense.
Hey, he's a good player.
Yep.
Nothing flashy, just a solid guy.
I'm not doing a stupid power ranking song either because it didn't work the other night and it won't work tite.
Let's just go through it. Number 6, I agree with you.
Number 6 at 0-5, I got to go with Cobra Kai, but I think it's going to change this week with Burwell joining the team.
We can problem is you got to solve Floret.
Yeah,
that's the big issue.
And I'll tell you what, with Burwell, you guys are going to be able to sweep the leg.
Yeah.
So
it will be a little different.
No, put them in a body bag. Number 5. Any more references?
God, imagine if we get
wax on, wax off. Five. I got American Dream. They're falling down.
Team?
Price's team. They're falling down. That trade I thought would spark them, and I think it hurt them. Getting rid of Mackert was not. Mackert was out here running his balls off the other night for teabaggers, and it helped him.
Him and March. That was. Man, I don't know if I could give up March.
I think the teabaggers got the steal of the draft or that trade. I really do.
Possible.
That March is a great pickup. Teabaggers at 4, that's who I got. I was kind of debating between Teabaggers and Kramer, but Kramer can't go from 1 to 4. So I got Kramer at 3 due to the fact that we lost him in overtime.
Yep.
And they just lost to Jerry Hatricks.
Yep.
And they're going to have to figure out how they're going to play their game.
I could say you could have an argument for Teabaggers at 3, but if they wouldn't have had that bad game and they lost by 1 or 2, you could 9. They had 9 goals to give up. Then you could have definitely had an argument.
So that's 2. Kramer scored the 9 on Teabaggers.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's, so 2 I got because, we beat them and we're in first place. I'm going Jerry Hatricks at 2, but I did debate on putting them at 1 because that team is really good. But I'm going.
You guys are the only undefeated team, right?
Yes.
Okay.
With an overtime loss. 4-0-1. They're 4-1, and we beat them. We gave them their only loss. So.
Yeah, that would make sense then.
So I'm putting us and then us and Jerry Hatricks 2, us 1.
When do you guys play Jerry?
This week. First place game.
Oh, that's gonna be the first place game this week. What time?
That game is at 8:30, and we might be without Jamie. So it's gonna be tough.
Game of the week.
Yep, game of the week, maybe. I got early leaders for scoring after week 5 because we cycled once through the calendar here.
Yep.
Schedule. We got at first place 25 points, 13 goals, 12 assists in 5 games, averaging 5 points a game. We got Nick Favada.
I got to say that's actually very impressive.
That's impressive.
That's very impressive.
I got a chub thinking about that.
I got a fart. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Wow. I hope that didn't pick up on tape. Hope you guys don't smell that. Number 2, 5 games also, 10-10, 20 points, Verdolino.
Yep.
We got Rukov, 5 games also, 7 goals, 19.
And you know what's funny? Verdi has doubled his assists because he's got Puffer on his lineup.
Right. Yeah, he had 45 goals and 12 assists last session, I think, or something.
It was tough when you had to cover him when he knew he was going to shoot. Now it's worse that you have to cover him knowing he's going to pass too.
Rukov 7-9-16. Then we got Puffer. I thought he had hat tricks, and I guess I was wrong, but he's having Verdolino season 11-3.
Yeah.
In 5 games for 14 points, and then Husinger's at. This really shocks me because I thought this would be the other way around with Jay, but in 5 games he's got 10 goals, 4 assists. Jay's more of a 4 and 10 guy.
Yeah.
So he's shooting the ball. That's what.
Always a good thing.
And our goalies, our number 1 goalie, hard to believe because he did give up 9 in the first week at 4-1, even though it says 4-0 on the thing, but he did lose the first game, not 10-7. He let in 9 with an empty netter.
Thomas Siegel.
Tom Siegel is the number 1 goalie right now, according to the stats and the rankings.
He's rebounded well since his
rebounded
first
well. Our number 2 with a 4.34, 1-3-1 average or record, Stu.
Yep.
But you got Bonas at 2-0-1, so it's between them two. So they're right.
Yeah.
They're teetering between the two of them. That's what I got for that. So right now, if the season were to end today, Siegel and I'd have to flip a coin for Stu and Bonus.
I gotta say though, Siegel and Florette giving up 9, they've rebounded well.
Yep. Florette's right there too. Yeah. So I mean, and then the preview next week we got 7:30. I got Kramer versus American Dream.
Okay.
And I think this is going to be a shootout, a barn burner, a slobber knocker, as Jim Ross would say.
No burn.
And I hate wrestling. Kramer 9 and American Dream 8. 9?
Yeah. 9.
Somebody else has got to let 9 in.
I don't know. Stu, I can't see Stu giving up 9.
It's happened.
It has. I expect Kramer to have definitely a bounce back game.
Did you see the Stone Troopers are averaging 12 on Thursdays?
Yes, I did.
How many? A dozen.
No, they've given up
12.
36, yeah.
And 3 games. 12? Anyway, so it's not as bad as Tuesdays.
No.
You guys are living in the penthouse compared to them.
I think Kramer, I know they're going to bounce back. I believe Verdi when he says it won't happen again. I think he's going to have a bounce back game, so will Puffer.
He'll probably have 9 points.
It's possible he could go for 9 points.
Let's push him a little more. Do it, Verdi. I want to see you do it. 9 points. Come on.
I don't think we're going to see a 9-8, but I think we could see like 6-5, 6-4, but I think Kramer's going to win.
Burwell's playing again?
Yeah, it was T. He filled in earlier.
All right. At the 8:30 game, we got KAS playing the Jerry Hat-Tricks. I'm never going to pick against my team, ever. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm picking us to win that game 6-5 in OT. That game's going to go to overtime. And Brian Provorst, who never should have been picked in the 6th round, will score the game winner.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm going to reverse this one. I'm going to go 6-4, Jerry Hat-Tricks. I think Rukoff has a 4 or 5 point game.
Okay. Knazzy just dangled his shit at Rezo. 9:30, Cobra Kai versus Teabaggers. Burwell edition. I'm giving Cobra Kai their first win of the session at 9:30. Game of the week for me. I don't care if the other game's for first place. Cobra Kai versus Teabaggers. Cobra Kai is going to pull it out 4-3. And that could possibly be an overtime or a shootout. Yeah. So the refs are going to work overtime Tuesday night.
Well,
they don't work as
Kasachi's out there by himself. But
Kasachi's still looking for your ball, you know.
I know he is. Okay. It landed on Mars. He's still trying. Frank still bothered me for the $1.19.
So that's the preview for next week.
I do have to say, it's a good addition to get Burwell. I really hope no other captain has to lose a first-round pick. Because the last 5 weeks has not been fun.
No, I'm sure it hasn't. And I've seen it. And, you know, it's like tonight, I'm going to say this out loud, and I probably shouldn't, but a lot of guys aren't happy about the team they're on. That is averaging 12 goals against. They don't like the way their team was picked. Their captain's hurt. He can't play for who knows how long. He had an MRI today. Nobody knows. But a lot of guys, I think there might be a problem with guys dropping on Thursdays, and I would hate to see that, but it could very well be where we have a coup and the whole team doesn't show up. It's a shame, but for Tuesdays, I know what happens. I know you get drafted to a team. Talk to your captain. Ask him. Tell him you want to get traded. You know, we'll try to accommodate anybody as best we can. But don't say you're not going to play because you can't get traded, okay? That shit doesn't fly. We'll toss you. We got 3 or 4 guys on the waiting list again, so
there's definitely there's no hard feelings. I would have been happier though if he would have just texted me like week 2 or 3 and said, "Hey, listen, I don't want to play. I'm sorry."
Right.
You know, or I wanted to play with someone else.
Well, I did. I texted him a few times and he didn't answer me. But then the other day I texted him "Happy birthday" and he said thanks. And then Radio Dark. So happy birthday, Bill.
But other than that, it sucks. I hope no other captain has to deal with that.
Yeah, it sucks.
I really did pick my team around him. So rather than that, there's no hard feelings. It is what it is.
No, and then we got what else? Next week, bring your money for Follow the Queen, $5 for a card.
Did you already talk about the
bring your money for King of the Rank? Yep, I know. Bring your money for King of the Rank. $5 for 1 ticket, 3 for 10. It's a good cause. We want to get our cup, guys. Get our name on a cup.
And you can't get your name in there and always put Verdi on it. You got to put somebody else.
Yeah, put somebody else. I'm going to put my own name. I mean, I can get 2 goals. I'm a 6th-round pick.
I can tell you what, putting Burwell's name won't be a bad idea.
No, putting Burwell. Burwell is a first-rounder, absolutely.
Yep.
So he'll have to score 3. I mean, Sanchez had 5 goals and assists tonight for his team. So,
yeah,
you know,
have you seen him on Thursdays or Tuesdays?
He's turning up on Tuesdays too. He's not doing bad.
I think he's got 2 points.
No, he had 3 for you the other night. Sanchez is doing okay.
I'm trying to get him going.
Oh, Sanchez sucks,
dick.
dude.
Such a dick.
He
I'm
sucks.
trying to get him all worked up.
He fucking sucks. Paul, you suck, dude. Paul, don't bring the grape ape. No, I'm just kidding. Bring donuts.
No, he has been killing it on faceoff. That is huge.
Yeah.
Killing it on face. Sanchez always kills it on faceoffs, even if his head's over the faceoff dot.
And he's headbutting the referee.
Yes.
He left the keys there.
While you were making your smoke machine.
So then we got July 20th tournament here, all ages, all day, lots of fun. I think you got a few spots left if you want to sign up. Sign up on the green board by the behind net 1, or this end, whatever, net 1, net 2, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. What is the sign on the wall down there, the MTG? Do you know?
No.
Okay, what is this? Oh, it's the
And he pissed right there.
Moose, come clip your dog's pee.
Yeah, right there.
Moose ain't at the time clock either, and his dog's missing. So, anyway, so July 20th tournament, and I want to say, our boys representing Team USA in Slovakia, right?
Yes.
Slovakia, Denny Schlegel,
I think it starts tomorrow.
Cody Smith, Brandon Junik. Is it Brandon Junik?
I think so, yeah.
Brandon, right? Yeah. Guys, bring home the gold. A lot
Actually,
of guys,
probably starting like right around now because they're, I think, 8 hours ahead.
a lot of guys from Buffalo have gone. Jared Pinner, Scott Bukowski, Andrew Pruitt's gone. Burness is gone. Bill Dotson has gone, and a lot of guys have gone. Nobody's brought gold home yet, so it would be Denny's been there a couple times. They've said Denny's the best player in the world. I mean, the year he went to Czechoslovakia, the first time he went, he just tore it up. I mean,
Funny thing is,
cover him.
when they had the club championship, I was watching it.
Yep.
I couldn't figure out who Denny was. I'm like, who's this fucking guy in the orange shoes?
Yeah.
Turns out it was Denny.
Because he wasn't wearing 82,
the best guy.
right?
He was the best guy. Yeah, he wasn't wearing 82.
Yeah.
He was the best guy in the league
I
for
think
the
he
game.
wore 28 to Team USA too before. But yeah, Denny. Hey, Moose.
Moose, your dog
clean up
pissed
aisle
off.
1 too.
Dog
Clean up
pissed.
aisle 1. So Denny, Cody Smith, another hell of a hockey player. Junik's one of the best goalies I've ever seen play. I seen him once. I used to ref Friday Roller at Mineral, and Denny used to play with Man, and Man and Denny were just filthy together. And they came in on a 2-on-0, and I've never seen Denny shoot the ball and think he scored and put his arms up. This is the only time I've ever seen it. Junik came across and robbed him, and he was playing for a young team that was just like, they get blown out every week, Gary's Barbershop. And he did one of these where he put it, slapped it down, and looked up at Denny like, that ain't going in. And from that point on, I knew that kid was going to be a good goalie. So good luck, guys. Make us proud. I know you will anyway. We're proud of you. You got our backing. We'll all be watching you on the live feeds. And
Good thing I work from home to be able to catch it.
the best thing about this week wasn't the fact that KAS won. Wasn't the fact that anything else happened. The only thing that mattered in the hockey world was Brad Marchand cried last night.
Yep.
And they caught it on TV. That was great. And Ryan O'Reilly said, fuck you, Jack and Sam.
Yep.
That's what you get. Ryan O'Reilly deserved I don't care what anybody says, O'Reilly deserved the Conn Smythe trophy. He scored a goal again last night. He carried that team.
I think Jack and Reinhardt, I think they sleep together.
He won crucial faceoffs when they needed it.
Yep.
He killed penalties. He scored big goals when they needed them. He was a leader. He should have.
No, he's not a leader, remember?
He's a cancer. He scored big goals when they needed it.
Yep.
He took the big draws when they needed it.
And played with broken ribs.
Played with broken ribs. I know. Bowmeister is Bowmeister's the captain of that team. Pietrangelo is, because
Yep.
Pietrangelo's been there forever.
Bowmeister's been around forever.
Bowmeister's been there forever.
1,200 games.
Congratulations to 1,265.
Yep.
Congratulations to Bowmeister. Congratulations to ROR. Congratulations to the Bennington kid who came out of nowhere on January 7th.
Playing in the ECHL at the beginning of the season.
And he was on like 7 teams in the last 2 years. So congrats to the St. Louis Blues. I hated to see you get a cup before the Sabres, but you were part of the second 6, not the original 6, that 67 group that came in. So Congrats.
Hey, who's going to have 9 this week?
On Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Oh, I said
who'd you
Kramer.
say 9?
Kramer's
Yeah,
going to score
know.
9. So who's the goalie for them?
Well, they're going to
Kramer's
score
playing
9.
America. Oh, that's
so,
Stu.
Stu, you think Stu's going to have 9?
Stu, you going to join the 9 club?
No way.
Peanut gallery. So anyway,
I think we're good.
again, he said again. So anyway, that's all I got.
Yep,
Want
I'm
to add
good.
anything?
Nope, I'm
Well,
good.
let's go Stu Balls.
No Jamie this week, thank God, because he smells. He does. He
He's
stinks.
a nice guy. I love Jamie.
Michaela, I don't know how you put up with that, but his breath is bad. Bad. No, I'm just kidding.
You're a dick.
One of my favorites.
What a dick.
And speaking of the fucking peanut gallery, I can't.
All right, we'll see you
All
guys
right,
next week.
See you next Tuesday. Later.